pagi ini kita kedatangan tamu spesial. Kita ada Mr. Nizam Gafoor dari Propnex Singapura. Beliau ini adalah salah satu leader sukses di Propnex dan kebetulan beliau adalah salah satu pengajar senior juga di Propnex Indonesia. Oke, kita nggak lama-lama, kita langsung bertanya ke beliau. Oke, hello Nizam. How are you?
Hi, good.
Friday, thank you. You can come here and you can teach all my Propnex Indonesia team, and we sure that you will bring the energy for us.
Sure.
Okay.
I always enjoy coming to Surabaya. Actually, I miss coming for the last 3 years.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, Nizam.
Yeah.
Maybe you can share. You can introduce to our Propnex Indonesia and maybe all the whole Indonesia.
Okay, like what Lucky has mentioned, I've been in real estate for about 27 years, ever since even before Propnex was formed. Propnex started in 2000,
Yeah.
right? It's 22 years, right? So I started with the founder, which is Mr. Muhammad Ismail, my brother himself,
Okay.
right? So anyway, your question here is how is it that Propnex has started from being a minority small agency?
I want to ask you because we know that in Singapore, Propnex last time is a minority agency, right? I heard that Propnex only serve Malay customer. Yeah, but now we know that Propnex in Singapore become a majority agency, and 2018 you got the Singapore Stock Exchange.
Yeah, we were listed.
Yes.
I must actually say there's a little correction to that. Actually, as a minority, it wasn't Propnex, it was actually Norris Consultants.
Okay,
We
okay.
started in 1995,
Yes.
1996, we
Yes.
started Norris Consultants.
Yes.
And we very fast, we grow. We never start in as a Malay company. We
Okay.
wanted to start as a mainstream company, going for the main market, the big market. But somehow or other, we attracted a lot of Malay Muslims.
Okay.
And so we became the largest Malay agency in Singapore.
Okay.
Then we realized, hey, that is not big enough. How big can you grow to become majority, because minority race is still a small
Yes,
population.
yes.
So that's where we came up with my brother being the founding member, together with other partners. It set up Propnex, and then there was a whole journey and the whole shift. But if you want to know how did we become like a new player in the market, there were already many established agencies that was far bigger than us, with a longer history of success in the industry. So how did we come in as a new player and then became very big today?
Very big.
Yeah, that is the thing that we
Yes,
want to know,
yes.
right? Because our emphasis always, Lucky, our emphasis always is not on we growing.
Okay.
Because when we want to just focus on ourselves, our commissions, our success, we will not be we will not be looking at the interests of people around us. So our journey has always been focusing on the customer first.
Okay, focus on customer. Okay, it's a very good, I think ya. Mungkin teman-teman Indonesia ya. Propnex focus on customer. Okay, let's continue.
Focus on customer means what? You see, we don't tell customer you buy this, you buy that, you sell, because that's what a salesperson do. But we want to be the friends of the customer.
Okay, friends. Wow, that's why we know that we now today, yesterday, or maybe every day, Propnex have a shirt that Propnex friend. We call
Propnex friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, continue.
Okay,
Mr.
today
Nizam.
I didn't wear that.
Yes, it's okay because yesterday we do, and then every day we always wear the Propnex friend shirt.
Okay, Propnex friends means what? You see, the thing here is everybody would like to be wealthy. Everybody want to have a comfortable family, bring the best for their family and for themselves.
Yes.
Everybody. But what people are always worried about here is what is the right property to buy?
Okay.
If I buy, will the price go up? Will I lose money?
Okay.
Can I manage? Everybody has got fear.
Yes.
Even as property agents ourselves, when we want to buy our own property, our heart also beat faster.
Yes.
Because it's normal, right?
Normal.
Yeah. So what we do here is we don't decide for the customer. We educate the customer.
Educate the customer. So one more point that we can put is educate the customer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we give a lot of knowledge to the customer.
Okay.
Right?
Knowledge. Yes. Very
and
nice.
we understand the customer in what phase of life are they in.
Okay.
Because customer A
Yes.
and customer B got different reasons.
Yes,
A
understand.
property suitable for customer A may not be good for customer B.
Yes.
Right. So we don't want to sell a property to A and B.
Okay,
We want to understand them and give them knowledge. And we also have got, in order to give them knowledge and support them and give them the confidence, as a salesperson, I must have the knowledge.
Yes, of course, knowledge. So, jadi teman-teman, Mr. Nizam juga menyampaikan bahwa kita memberikan ilmu pengetahuan atau edukasi ke customer. Tapi sebelum menyampaikan itu semua, tentunya kita harus memiliki edukasi sendiri dari diri kita, bukan? Nah, Mr. Nizam, maybe you can continue. What knowledge that agent needs for that?
You see, a lot of agency, when they talk about salesperson,
Okay.
they teach the knowledge about selling skill, negotiation skill, how to negotiate and corner the client. No, that is not
And
important.
one more, the knowledge is about all the commission.
All the commissions
Yeah.
and how to closing deal.
Yes.
Well, the skill may be good for you to have, but the important thing here is if you can care for the customer, touch your heart, and if you can touch the heart of the customer will say, "I'm sure I want."
Oh,
To do.
okay.
So-
So the most important we got is touch the heart.
Touch the heart. Touch the heart means you, if this customer is your uncle, your father, or your brother, will you give the same advice? Or to your
Yeah.
father you give, hey, be careful. To your customer you say, no, you buy. Cannot. It has to be the same.
Yes.
Yeah, if it is your family, how will you give the advice? If you are buying, how much research you want to do
Okay.
to make sure that you are putting the money
In the
in the
right-
safe place,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So that is the kind of knowledge that we give them.
Wow, amazing. Ya, bagi saya dan juga bagi seluruh customer di Indonesia, Propnex adalah yang paling aman. Kenapa? Kita bekerja menggunakan hati. Dan Mr. Nizam juga menyampaikan bahwa kalau kita memberikan servis ke customer, anggaplah customer itu sebagai saudara, ayah, kakak, atau mungkin adik kita sendiri. Dimana kalau kita menjelaskan sesuatu, kita nggak mungkin ada yang ditutup-tutupin, ya. Jadi ini menjadi salah satu guarantee kita sebagai seorang customer untuk mempercayakan propertinya pada Propnex, dan menjadi salah satu kunci utama Propnex Singapura menjadi number one hanya dalam hitungan tahun saja, ya. Kita tahu Propnex Singapura, kita ngomong bukan Propnex Singapura saja menjadi salah satu negara Asia terkuat dan tentunya menjadi negara kecil tapi tingkat kompetisinya gila sekali, teman-teman. Jadi menurut saya Propnex Singapura menjadi salah satu role model kita di Propnex Indonesia untuk how to grab all the market in Indonesia. Indonesia dan Singapura sama, marketnya gede banget, ya. Cuma yang membedakan adalah bagaimana kita berkompetisi yang sehat dan memberikan nilai lebih ke customer. Oke, Nizam, the last thing we want to know from the Propnex Singapore side. We know that Propnex Singapore have a lot of successful agent now, and how to maintain all the successful with your knowledge and your training to us. How?
How
Mr.
to
Nizam?
maintain the success
Yes,
and get
yes.
them to be successful.
Yes.
You see, success is like a magnet.
Okay.
Success will attract more success, but provided your niat, your intention,
Okay. Intention.
your
Okay.
intention is good and is caring for the customer.
Okay.
See, when you serve a customer very well from the heart, the customer will come back to you and become a lifelong friend of yours.
Yes, I'm agree because I also have 18 years customer started from my new career until now. 18 years.
18 years.
Yes.
Not only will they want to buy from you, sell from you, ask you to rent the property for you, for their children, and even if they have got a friend
Okay.
that want to buy, what will they say? Hey, you wait. I want you to get to know Lucky because
Yeah.
Lucky is very good. That's
Yes.
normal, right? Because
Yes.
people care for the people they love.
Yes.
Right. So what we do, how we bring about the success here is this. First, we train and teach and bring the culture. That is very important because many agency can copy our training.
Mhm.
but they cannot copy our culture.
Yes, now Indonesia do same with us.
Do same?
Do same. So they copy our system, but I'm sure that Mr. Ismail also told me that no worry, Lucky. You go with your trust, you go with your heart. So people cannot copy your heart.
People cannot copy the heart. That's
Yes.
true. The culture. You see, a lot of salespeople think for me to be successful, I must protect, push other people behind, and I must move forward.
Yes.
They think they being number one, that means they must make sure other people not as successful and I must be successful.
Yeah.
But that is not what Propnex believes. Propnex believes if you want to be successful, we must also put everybody together when we move. United, not as people, but with our heart and the belief and the trust, right? Now, when we push other people to be successful, we also naturally will also move up to be successful.
Understand. I'm agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
So last point that I want to get from Mr. Nizam, maybe you have a very limited word to all Indonesian customer and Indonesian Propnexians. Why we must love Propnex?
Okay. Why must we love Propnex is the same as why do you want to love anybody? You will only love somebody if they are sincere, they care for you, and they put your interest to make sure that you are successful, then they are become happy. Our business model is designed not that the company become successful and the agent don't become successful. Our business model here, company can only be successful first if the customer is successful.
Oh, very nice. Customer must be successful first, and then company will be successful.
Second, when the customer is successful, the agent becomes successful.
Wow. Customer successful, also Propnexians can be successful.
When Propnexians are successful, then the company is successful.
Oh, yes.
So it's just like in a family, how can a father and mother say, I want to be happy, I don't care about my children? Cannot.
Yes.
So it is one family culture.
Wow.
That is the reason why there can be different manager within the company, different division, different leader, different country.
Yes.
Even Singapore, Malaysia, or
Vietnam.
Indonesia, Vietnam, Cambodia, or Philippines. Oh, sorry,
Melbourne.
Yes, Melbourne, Australia. It doesn't matter. Eventually, as Propnexians, we want to support each other and grow together.
So that's why Mr. Nizam come here today.
Yes, that's right.
For support us and give love to all the Indonesian customers.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you
I
so
really
much.
missed it because there are some years I used to come about 3 times a year, 4 times a year. Last time because of the COVID, we couldn't come, and finally here again.
Finally here.
Yeah.
So after 2.5 years here, you come here again and support our Propnex Indonesia team. Okay. Thank you for coming and sharing your successful spirit today, Mr. Nizam Gafoor from Propnex Singapore. I hope Propnex Indonesia will be the leader agency in Indonesia, and all the customers from Propnex can understand why you must choose Propnex and why you can save more with Propnex service, because our tagline is service you trust. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time.
Maybe I say one other thing.
Yes.
If it is not too late, right?
Yes.
Before you even decide that this is going to be Propnex, you come and experience Propnex to understand more, and then you can decide later.
Yes. Understand. Experience more.
Experience first. Come to know. Let's be friends.
Taste first.
Yeah, taste first. That's
Taste
right.
first, and then you can decide.
Then you can decide later. There is no need for you to commit. Right.
Okay, understand. Thank you, Mr. Nizam. Thank you for your sharing and your love. Okay, thank you, and see you at the next podcast. Connect with Propnex.